When I decided to run for governor, there were a lot of decisions I needed to make. But the first choice I made was to put the people at the heart of my campaign. That is why I am proud that over the last year, we have shaken the hands and hugged thousands of people. And y'all know how I feel about hugs. We are a campaign that not only hired canvassers, we hired outreach directors because we knew we couldn't ask for your vote when you were trying to find a death certificate for your family members. That we couldn't ask for your help when you couldn't pay your rent. And so we started a campaign that paid a living wage to every person we employed and that modeled the behavior we want for Georgia. Together, we rejected the doubts of the insiders and the cynics and the naysayers, and we chose to run this race for the people. And we didn't just make our case to Democrats. Because of your support, I've talked with Georgians of all ages, of all backgrounds, from red to blue to purple, and they are all ready for change. And while they may not have chosen change tonight, they had to think about it. Because together we have planted yet another seed in the soil for our democracy, for a better tomorrow, and that matters. And so to every volunteer, every organizer, every door knocker, every phone baker, every texter, every prayer warrior, every donor, every labor organizer, every person who lifted your hands and lifted your voices, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. To the people of Georgia, those who voted for me and those who looked at me, thank you for believing in me, and thank you for taking a chance on me. God bless you, too. And while I'm thanking everyone, I have to take a moment and thank my family. My mother and my father, Robert and Carolyn Abrams. And y'all have heard my story. I come from a big family. My sister, Andrea Abrams. My brother, Richard Abrams. My brother-in-law, Brandon McLean. My brother-in-law, Jimmy Gardner. My niece, Faith. My nephew, Jordan. My niece, Erin. My niece, Ryan. My nephew, Cameron. My nephew, Devin. My cousin, Alex. And my sister, Audrey Janine Abrams McLean. I have another sister, Leslie Abrams, but she's not allowed to be out here because she's a judge. You all ground me. You sustain me. In times of triumph, you support me, and you bolster me in times of difficulty. I am reminded in the tradition of my friends Carolyn Hughley and Al Williams and Lisa Borders, and because I come by it honestly because my parents are Reverend and Reverend Abrams, I am too reminded of what Scripture tells us. 2 Corinthians 4:8 says this: we are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. I know the results are what we hope for tonight, and I understand that you are hurting and you are disappointed. I am too. We may not have made it to the finish line, but we ran that race, and we know this path, and we know that running is what matters, that standing is what matters, that defending is what matters. And what I know for sure, what I say to DeBose Porter and Rebecca DeHart, what I say to Ashley Robinson and Sarah Beth Gale, what I say to Alan Essig and Jessica Bird, what I say to Jenny Castillo and to the whole host of those who stand and fight and run and believe, I say that our vision and our values are never clouded, that our intention is righteous, that our future is bright. And while we may not write the story today, there will always be another chapter. And together, we will get it done. Thank you so much.